Once the weakness is discovered, the institution develops a special software to nurture the learning capabilities. What is this software and what's the technique? Let's go find out.
So in Thailand, who are your students? Who are your customers?
We only teach adults. So when I say adults, it's 16 years and above.
Yes,
so,
adults, okay.
So we have two big groups. We have the teenager college students.
Yes.
And then we have what we call the first jobbers, the people who finish, they have a bachelor degree and now they start working.
Yes.
So they know that English is important for them. So that's the majority. We have, of course, a few business owners.
Yes.
We have a few housewives also. And then we have a different business called corporate.
Corporate customer.
Yes.
Yes.
Now these are people who are older, more senior, and usually they don't want to mix with the young people.
I see.
So we have separate schools for them, where they are together. And
who are your corporate customer, for example, like?
Well, we have Siam Commercial Bank for 7 years.
Yes.
TOT.
Yes.
Port Authority of Thailand. Who else? KPMG, Price Waterhouse.
Siam Cement.
Siam Cement.
Yes.
Now we signed recently with Bumrungrad Hospital.
Yes, Bamlungrad.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
very popular hospital.
And we are in negotiation at the moment, very advanced, with two big Thai universities.
I see.
And that is quite exciting because I really think we can help.
So altogether, you have what, more than 10,000 students in Thailand annually?
In Thailand, we have 12,000 students every year, and growing.
What about the pricing? Is it expensive to sign up?
Wall Street reputation is, they are very expensive. Okay? Yes. That's because we don't give short course. We believe if you want to learn English, you have to commit for 1 year. So the average price will be 70,000 baht or 4,000 baht per month.
In dollar terms, at what?
$2,500
per year.
Per year.
And what about effectiveness? How successful the students are according to your data?
Well, I'm sure you've seen our advertisement where we say 97% success. It's proven statistically that if our students follow the method, 97% of them, 97% will succeed. In fact, by contra, if they don't, we give them back their money.
Money back guarantee.
Money back guaranteed by contract. Why? Because we are so confident in our method.
So when they sign up with you, then they are no longer afraid to speak English anymore after 1 year, basically?
Yes. I mean, I would love if you could come to the school and you interview some students and you see the atmosphere in the school. And it's gradual, of course. It's not the first day, but slowly and slowly they realize, okay, it's okay to make mistakes and practice and practice.
And the key word is keep on practicing and never give up.
Never give up and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
You said earlier it's something like trying to lose your weight on diet. Is it learning English, the same thing?
Yeah, that's another big thing of Wall Street. Learning a language like trying to lose weight, it's difficult, you know. At the beginning, you're motivated, you want to do it.
Very excited at the start.
And then after some point, you give up. So the key is to help the students to keep their motivation very high and to encourage them. And the only way to do that is to know exactly where they are in their learning process. So you know, probably by now they're going to be a bit tired. So you go back, you speak to them, and you remotivate them. To do that, you need a tool. You need a CRM, a database.
Customer relationship management
system. So this database tracks everything the students do in the Wall Street School. When they come, what they study, how long they study, what score they get, and we check student by student how they do. And then we have regular, basically feedback session. So we tell them, so how are you doing? I can see your results. And if they start not coming regularly, we call them and we say, hey, we love you, come back. Come on, don't give up. It's normal. It's normal you feel like that. But come on, you've spent a lot of money to study English. English is important for you. You told us. Come back. And that's really make a difference.
you said about the importance of English. In your opinion, how important is English, especially now in Thailand and 10 other ASEAN countries going to have an economic community in 2015? So how important is English for Asian?
Well, that's a really important point. I think we have no choice. I mean,
Yes.
you can hear I am French. And
Yeah.
for me, it was difficult also to learn English. You know,
Yes.
when I was at school,
You have the same problem.
I had the same problem, and at that time I didn't know Wall Street. So what I did, I went to the U.S. on vacation, and then I went to school. But it was expensive and tough for me.
Yes.
But I can see in Europe now, the way we speak between each other, French, English, German, Italian, is English.
Yes.
And for sure, it's going to happen in Asia, in this region.
They also have the community, the European Union.
Exactly.
And you French, you Italian,
German, okay,
speak English.
the Danish, the Swedish. So when they have meetings, they speak English.
Yes.
For business, it's in English. I mean, the net, everything on internet is in English. So, but you know, the Thais are aware of that. Huh? When we did the survey and we asked them, how important is it for you to speak English? They say, it's important, we know. I know my life could be better. I would probably get a better job. I'll get more money. I could travel if I could speak better English. And they also know, which surprised me, that the country as a whole economically could do better. They would attract more foreign investments.
I see. And what about the ASEAN community thing, that is English going to be even more important in the next few years?
Absolutely. I think it's going to grow and grow and grow, and business will be done in English.
So Thais going to talk business with Indonesians, Vietnamese, or even Myanmar or Chinese in English?
Yes, absolutely. And you know, it's my business to survey this, and I compare the progress. It's called English Proficiency Index between countries. And if you look at what China has done in the last 10 years, it's quite amazing. The way they focus and really invest, making sure their people speak better English. And I think in this part of the world, in Thailand, in Vietnam, in Indonesia, we have to do the same.
Yeah. Briefly on Indonesia, what the situation?
For Wall Street or
for Wall Street.
For Wall Street. Well, we have 8,000 students over there and 4 schools.
Yes.
And growing also. We started after Thailand.
I see.
And it has been a huge success.
And in Hong Kong?
Hong Kong, we have 4 schools also. Hong Kong, it's small, it's only one city.
Yes.
We also have 4 schools, 6,000 students.
6,000. In Vietnam, what is your plan then?
Vietnam is an interesting challenge. I plan to open 5 schools in the next 3 years in Ho Chi Minh City and another 5 schools in Hanoi.
And you just signed a franchise contract with Pearson?
3 days ago with Pearson, yes.
How many students that you expect in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, I mean, with 10 schools, about 15,000 students.
15,000. And what about the pricing? Which ones? In Thailand, you said about $2,500 per year. And what about the other markets?
The other markets will be quite similar. I mean, in Indonesia, the average price, is $2,000. Vietnam will be the same. But compared to China, you know, China, they charge $5,000 per course.
Even more expensive.
Even more expensive. But in the world, it's between 2,000 to 6,000, depending of the GNP per inhabitant.
Is it 1 year enough, or you need the second and third years, or depends?
Most students, in fact, they sign for what we call 6-7 levels, which is, in fact, 18 months.
18 months.
Yes.
1 year and a half.
Yes, 1 year and a half. If you do 6 levels, your level of English is good enough. You feel confident enough.
I understand that the AEC or the ASEAN Economic Community now talking about linguistic capability for Thai students. They talk, okay, you know Thai, English, and then another ASEAN language. But the problem is the English for many Thai students. And I guess it's the same problem in other Asian countries, ASEAN countries. So besides Vietnam, which other ASEAN that you look forward to start the business?
Well, I'm in negotiation with Pearson to look at Myanmar. But we need we need to find a partner over there, because Myanmar is a
Cambodia, Laos.
Cambodia and Laos are also, and of course Malaysia, because Malaysia was colonized before by the British, but the level of English has decreased, and now I think they want again to.
You mean the younger generation, weaker English proficiency?
Yes.
I see. And the Philippines, no problem.
The Philippines, no. I know Pearson is talking to them also,
really?
But it's too far and too much for me. I mean, the main challenge also is to find the team to make sure that when you open a Wall Street school, you provide good service and it's consistent.
And in Thailand, how big is the market for English teaching, according to your data?
My estimations that you have about 120,000 people at the moment who go to private institutions like
100,000 to 120,000. Yes. Beyond the traditional school, right?
Correct.
And how much money is the market is worth?
If you take the adult market, my estimation is at 1.3 billion baht. If you combine with the children market, 2 billion baht. But it's very difficult to assess this. There is no professional survey who really track this.
Okay, so
but that's my estimation.
Yes. So thank you, Mr. De Collect, for joining our program.
Thank you for inviting me, and I hope we can help all the young Thai to speak English with confidence. Thank you.
Follow Towards 2015, open up to the ASEAN market every Wednesday and Thursday from 10:30 to 11 p.m. on ASEAN TV. And you can also follow us online via Facebook only on ASEAN TV.